Tony DeMello, All West Select Sires in Turlock. I'm a PGA coordinator, sales representative, and SMS evaluator. I've always had a love for dairy cows and dairy cattle. I was born in Corona, California. My family purchased a dairy in the Turlock area in 1969. One of the great influences in my early life would be my dad's father, who till this day I credit to be one of the greatest cowmen I have ever known. He used to come up and purchase cattle at the auction yards up here for a dairyman in Southern California. So a lot of my childhood was with him, going to auction yards, selecting cattle, learning about type of cattle, and cows that would make good production cows for a lot of the commercial dairies down in Southern California. And that's how I started learning about pedigrees and cattle, and met a lot of people in the registered Holstein industry at a really young age, and really developed a love for registered cattle, and was waiting for that first 4-H project that I could buy. The first cow I got, she was the straight maternal descendant of the Parade cow, which was my champion at Madison in 2004, and also world champion cow. So she descended right back to my very first project calf I ever had. Being involved in 4-H, I learned a lot on dairy cattle judging. Bred a lot of excellent cows, very good cows. Had bulls go into AI. Had a red bull by the name of Abstract Red, who was the highest red TPI bull for sire power back in those days, who then became part of the Select Sires family. Was hired by a competitor company to work with their young sire program, similar to our PGA program, and got really involved with the international side of it. Judged a lot of shows internationally, judged like in 10 to 12 different countries around the world. I was also a sire analyst there towards the end for the last 3 or 4 years. I purchased some bulls that went on to be in the top 10 and top 50 TPI bulls. So I've always been very involved in type and cattle selection and evaluating of cattle. Took a break for about a year from the AI industry, and then I was talking with Bill Genesi, and there was an opening once again in the young sire part, PGA coordinator, and so I took the job with All West Select Sires, and we're coming close to about 20 years now that I've been with All West Select Sires. It's definitely been a big part of my life and something I thoroughly enjoy. I knew All West was as close to that type of atmosphere where everybody got heard, everybody had a voice. It's kind of like a family. There's times where we're mad at each other, and there's times when we like each other. When chips are down, though, we all come together and we support each other. It's a company where I looked around and people were there till they retired or death. I mean, that's kind of how it worked. Once you were there, you were always there, always at All West. We are a family as much as we are a family with our customers. I feel like all the dairies are my dairies, and they feel like I'm an extra employee. I think that is probably our greatest strength and asset as a company, is that we really care and we really do have the passion for our people and what they do, and that makes it successful for both of us. So a typical day for me can vary with many things. First of all, I'm an early starter, so I'm usually up at 3:30 or 4 in the morning. I also have livestock still at home that I take care of. Animals to milk, has to feed, so I'd get my stuff done so that I could usually be on the road if I need to by 5 or 6 in the morning. If it was a PGA herd visit, which we used to do again when we had a lot more herds on the program, so you would go out and visit the herds, pull daughter reports off the computer, maybe go look at specific daughters of new and upcoming bulls. But now, since times have changed, a typical day might be sets in the morning. I may go do some sales in the afternoon, drop off some semen, or drop off some nitrogen for somebody. Just kind of depends on what goes on. We have a very active clientele, at least I do, and they really keep me on the run. Why I really like what I do is because I am able to work with a variety of different people, helping them breed better cattle to improve their herds and their production, to improve their life. And by doing that, it also improves my life and the life of everybody in my company. I like the challenges that my job has, being that I'm not cut into one specific thing, whether it be I might be mating, I might be doing sales, I might be helping somebody with a herd check or something today, or somebody has a reproductive problem. It's not one of those mundane jobs where you do the same thing over and over every day. Like I say, if I make a plan for today, I'm sure that that's not going to be what happens, because my day constantly changes. I like the challenge of getting done what I need to do, challenge of the new things coming in. As a salesperson, I have my clients, and I feel like I have my own business within a business. All West is there to support me, give me the tools I need, but they're my clients to take care of, to manage, make sure I do my things. I'm allowed the freedom to take care of those people and do what I feel is best. And when I need help, I know who I need to call on, and I can get the support from management or other staff members to do what we need to do. So we're not what I would call micromanaged. We're allowed to do what we do best. Trust is placed in us to do our job, and that is working with people, breeding better cattle, and just having a love for the dairy industry.